Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make a gorgeous PowerPoint presentation. I like to have the best of both worlds, so you can obviously make them just in PowerPoint. I just don't find that sexy enough. And yes, you can make them in Canva, but I don't really find that it's very easy to present from Canva. And I realized that not everybody knows how to make a PowerPoint their slides. For me, it's like, oh yeah, you just blah, blah, blah. But I was just on a meeting and I realized that not everybody knows how, and just more to the point, not everybody knows how to get their brand colors in, how to make a template so they can reuse it. And so let's just get started. I love to use Canva. If you've watched any other videos of mine, you probably know that. And then the only thing with presentation in Canva is that I've had a little bit of a jig lately, because with presentation there's like standard and then there's 4:3 ratio. So, and I just realized this because when I'm in I don't use PowerPoint, I use this thing called Keynote, which is the Apple version, but it's, you know, really very similar. So it's just worth making sure that you've got your slides the same size, because I've made them a heap of times in Canva and then I bring them over, I'm like, they're not the right size. And I like this more stubby size better. I don't really like the extra wide ones. So 4:3 is what we want. And if you click that, now Canva have like a lot, not even like a lot, they have rather a lot of really nice templates, but I don't really like browsing the templates like this. So I generally choose blank, and when I click blank, it opens up in a new tab, and then it's much easier for me to scroll through the templates when it's looking like this. It'll load in a minute. It's just taking a sweet time because we've got a power outage. So, but I got my mobile data, don't worry, blah, blah, blah. Now, the cool thing about looking at the slides like this is that a lot of them have multiple pages. And so if we choose, like when you hover over, it should tell you if it's a multiple page one. And so I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, it's pretty beautiful. But I have some specific things that I need to deliver in my PowerPoint, like I want to have 3 columns with 3 options, or I want to have a bit of a timeline. So when you get to look at all the slides like this, it's really helpful. Like I can see, oh, here's 3 columns with pictures. Yes, that's what I need. Here's some headings that could kind of be a timeline, but I actually know from experience that there are a lot more. And I might just look for one in here that's got like a timeline in it, and it'll show me all the ones that have timelines. Again, I'm sorry, it's just a little bit slow to load. Let's have a look at this one. Design solutions for your business. So I've used one like this a lot before. I quite like that one as well. And oh, this is the slide I'm after. I really like this one because it's a bit like a timeline, and I'm also liking the artiness of this one. I'm just not sold on the fonts, and also the colors are close but not quite. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Now, you saw just a minute ago how easy it is for me to just bop them in. You just sort of click on the design you want. So I come back to the beginning. Yes, I want a title page, and then I actually often really like to follow their what do you call it, their flow, because look, there's a content summary slide, so that's really great for like what we discussed today. And then I also usually like to introduce myself, so they've got like an introduce yourself slide, and then they've got like a major key question kind of slide, you know, what's our main kind of thing that we're talking about. And so you can see, like, it's got a pretty good flow of its own. And then they're going into a statistic, which is really great to have a statistic. So you could totally follow this. Like, you could use every single one. And it's got the option, apply all 25 pages. And that is going to give you that really great flow where you could literally come in, put your own content in. And then in terms of making it your brand colors, I have the paid version of Canva. So when I'm here in home, and I click home, I've got this thing called my brand kit, and you may have, I'm not sure what's available for free anymore, sorry. So with brand kit, I can upload logos. If I go down a bit, oh, Oh yeah, and then I've got brand colors. So because I help lots of other people, I already have their brand colors in here and brand fonts. So it's pretty nifty. You can upload your brand colors and they show up then when I come in here if I want to change this color, and I can just come in and sort out my own brand colors. Don't even know where that went. But let's have a look at this front page. I thought I was fixing this one. So yeah, let's just get a bit of that. It was a bit hectic. So you can whip over into your own brand colors really nice and easily. I think it's easy anyway. What we got? Yeah, that looks right. That'll do. And then font, change your font over so that it's your own brand font. I should have my brand fonts here. And I do. And then obviously just want to adjust the sizing a bit because that's looking a bit splodge. So it's just that kind of thing, going through editing all your slides. So once you get to that, this is one step that sort of takes it a bit further that I really love to do. And I'm hoping this will give you a bit of a like wonderful aha. I'm not going to populate all the slides because that'd just be boring. Like you can totally do that. So then once it's done, I like to download them as JPEGs, and I might just do a few just because I don't really need such a huge file. Clogging up the process. So make sure they're JPEGs. Just select all of them if you're doing them all. And what it will do is it will download a zip file. So that's, you know, compressed. So whenever Canva does multiple pages of a JPEG, it comes in as a zip file. Then I like to say, show them, you know, in the folder, and then we have to open it. And there they are, right? There's my slides, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to just have them sitting over here. And then I'm going to get my new project going. Then I really like this to be gone. I don't want that there. And I need to populate it. So say I know it's, you know, I'm making a 4-slide one, but if I knew it was 18 slides, then I'd populate all of those. And then what I like to do is I just click on this one and I just bring over number 1 and plop it. And then what I've got is the like superior functionality of PowerPoint with the extra beauty of Canva. So I just really like that it's not inside a web browser. I don't have to be online when I'm delivering my presentation. It's in a separate window to the web browser, so everyone doesn't have to look at all my plugins and bookmarks and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, and you've just got all the good functionalities. You can add your comments or whatever else you have to do to it to get it ready for you. That's the end. I hope that was helpful. That's my little ninja hack, getting them sexy and functional and making the best of both worlds. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.